Well, good morning, everybody. It's Larry Steinhaus, and I am the Crazy Options Trader. You know, haters gonna hate, right? I guess that's the way it's gonna be. I'm in Aruba last week, and I'm having a good time. That's why I didn't broadcast all week. I probably should have broadcasted from Aruba, but you know what? I was having too much of a good time, and frankly, of the three people who watch this video, okay, I know it's a lot more than three. I'm just teasing you. I figured you'd be hanging on to the edge of your seats till I got back. So, now that here I am, and you're hanging on to the edge of your seats, I'm going to tell you what happened. So I'm in Aruba, and I'm looking at my Facebook because I always look at Facebook because I guess just like everybody else, I'm addicted to it. That's why Facebook stock is the greatest stock on the planet. And if you're not in Facebook stock, you're making a big mistake. But anyway, so I'm in Aruba, and I look at Facebook and I see that someone else calls me out. They actually, interestingly enough, they asked me for advice on Snapchat stock. And I would tell you, stay away from Snapchat stock, at least for a while anyway. But he calls me out. You don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And I offered to give him a free consultation, and he called me a liar. He said, there's no way I made $255,000 last year, blah, 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 blah. So here we go. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to open up my accounts once again to everyone on this video and show you that, yes, I did make $255,000 last year. Then I'm going to show you what I made so far this year, because I tell you what, you should be pretty impressed with what I did so far this year. So let's talk about, first of all, let's go over to my live account and show you exactly where we are. So I want to show you. So this is just one of my accounts, because I have to show you how this works. So here we go. This is one of my accounts. Tax year 2016, January 1st to December 31st. Can you see that clearly? I want to make sure you can. And now I want to scroll down, and I want to show you what I did for the year. Let me see if I can get my mouse to work here. Okay. And then I'm leaving in this. Okay, so this one account, just one account, 193,000. 193. I realize you can't see this. 424 was this one account, okay? And I want to show you, before I go to the next account, because I want to add them all up, because that's what I made it in three accounts, so I have to explain the three accounts. This is my main account. This is the account that I usually use for my own stuff. But when I started the Crazy Options Trader Challenge, I opened up a second account. So that's why there's two accounts. But I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so 193, 423. But I want to show you something, because everybody says the same thing. They go, oh, you only talk about the money you make. You don't talk about the money you lose. You know what? Let me tell you something. I told you over and over and over again that the biggest mistakes I made were not following my rules. So I want to point out, real quick, my biggest mistake. $94,000 I lost. Here you go. You don't believe I lose money? Okay, I do. But this was because I didn't follow my rules. And if you saw the video that day, you know as well as I do that video showed why I lost that money. In fact, not only would I have not lost that money, but I would have made money on that if I followed the rule and stuck to it and kept it through the date I was supposed to go through. So there. So that 193,000 includes that loss. And by the way, there's another loss right above it, which was the same day, which was the same mistake. Okay? So that's 194,000. Let's go to my other account, the Crazy Options Trader account, because there's some money in there that I was trading that year as well. And let's do this again. 2016, January 1st, December 31st. Click. And here we go. Okay. 55,401. All right. I made 55,000 in that account. This is all my money. This is no one else's money. Okay. And then finally, just to add to remember I said 255. So what? There's about 7,000 missing from there. That's exactly right. There's about 7,000 missing from there. I had a small IRA that I had found. I forgot I even had. That I found that I started trading in that IRA. It had $9,200 on it. June 1st, or June or July, I think it was July 1st. I had $9,200 on it in it, and so I decided I was going to trade it. I figured, hey, I'm an options trader. Why should I let the 401k company continue to lose money on my money when I can make more money? So in that account, I made $6,500. So if you add that all up, I don't feel like doing the math. If you add this all up, it's going to come right around 255,000 plus. There you go. There's the proof. I told you I did it. That was last year. Let's talk about this year, okay? Let's talk about this year. First of all, this year, let's just go into the Crazy Options Trader account alone. And let's say, remember that I started out with $100,000 the first day. I started out with $100,000 on January 1st. The account is now at $133,262, and I'm still short of my goal. I should be at $147,000 as of the end of the month, February 28th. So I'm still short of my goal, $14,000, and it ain't bad, right? But also, remember, I'm trading in multiple accounts. So let's talk about this real quick. So let's talk about what I did so far this year. This year so far, in this account, it would make sense that I made about $30,000, right? $30,535 in this account alone. Okay, let's go to the other account. I don't even need to bother with the IRA account because I'm just going to go right to the two accounts. So that's $30,000. Let's go to my main trading account and let's talk about that. And here we go. Another $31,000. So far this year, in 2 months, I made $61,000 trading stock options. Oh, and as I said to the guy who called me out, this isn't how I make my living. I make my living investing in real estate. So there you go. If this isn't proof enough, I'm sorry. And here you go. If you hate me, it's okay. I don't care if you hate me. Just don't call me a liar. I'm telling you the truth. All right, let's go real quick. I know I kind of wasted a lot of time on this, but I want to talk about where we are in the market today. First of all, let's talk about what we're going to do, what we're going to buy. All right, Facebook. By the way, last week, if you missed it, man, that Trump speech, that kicked the market up. I sold everything the next day. I still kept a little bit of Bank of America. Matter of fact, right now, that's the only thing I'm in is Bank of America. It's all I'm in right now. I'm looking for Facebook to hit 136 today. I'm hoping to hit 136. I don't even think it's going to hit 136. I may have to go to 136.5. And same thing with Apple. I'm hoping I get a little bit of a drop. I might have gotten out too fast, but hey, it did drop a point afterwards. But hey, this is all of this is good. It's just great stuff. Bank of America on fire. It's just on fire. I see 30 happening very soon, just not today. But again, if we have any luck and it drops below 25, jump in. Chesapeake, I'm getting slaughtered. It's a bad play. But remember, I bought it over so much time. It's okay. I got some long date going out that it's fine. So I don't think I'm gonna get hurt on it. I'm just right now just waiting to see. I'm actually testing one of my rules here because I did make a mistake buying it because I saw it was a downtrend, but I bought it anyway. I thought it would come back way before it did, and it didn't. But my philosophy said, if you remember the video I said when I bought it, I said buy it higher over 2 expiration dates to give me time to catch up. So I'm actually thinking right now it hit 535-ish, and I actually predict that'll be very close to the bottom. I don't think it's going to go below 5. If it does go below 5, just buy it because it's going to be a killer stock. All right, that's it for today. Real quick, just wanted to show you. So I'm at 133,262 at the end. So at the end of March is the beginning of March. End of March, I need to be at 179. So I'm $46,000 short. That means that between now and the end of the month, I have to do between 11 and 12,000 a week. Watch me do it. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to do it, and it's going to be awesome. And by the way, if you haven't already downloaded the free ebook, you definitely want to download the free ebook and learn about stock options trading because this is how you make big bucks. Go to www.crazyoptionstrader.com, download the free ebook, and you will definitely have. You will learn how to do this. And I'm telling you, when you learn how to do this, you will be doing this like crazy, like I am. It's awesome. It's so much fun. You don't need to start with a lot of money. Oh, I forgot to show you the account that had $1,500 in it, but that's okay. The account that had $1,500 in it, I turned that into $2,300 so far since January 1st. January 1st, I turned $1,500 into $2,300. Hey, come on, guys. You can do this too. I'm telling you can do this. No problem you can do this. I have full faith in you. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to sign out and no nana to the guy who called me out the other day and called me a liar because I am not a liar. I may not make this $1 million, but I am not a liar. And that is the end of that.